The question of, is it possible for a child to heal from trauma is a super common one. It's one that I absolutely believe the answer is yes. It's also one that there's no perfect formula for. There's also no predictable timeline for. Some of that includes, as far as the right resources, like a trauma-informed therapist, a trauma-informed community, right? So not just this professional that you might see once a week, but also like, are your friends and your family, are there people within your community who can also care for you that get the behaviors? They get the limitations or the boundaries or the blow-ups. They get it because you have this different buffer besides just like this one professional that we meet with for 1 hour once a week. What are those daily repetitions of connection, of trust, of repair, right? We know there's going to be ruptures, but are we able to repair, right? It's not that we can never have the ruptures. It's the matter of what does our rupture and repair pattern look like? What is my child's ability to feel safe with me? What's my ability to regulate myself when my child needs to feel safe here? I can't tell you how many times I've worked with parents who are amazing people who have, potentially raised several of their own biological children. And now they're stepping into fostering or adopting. And right, like they have evidence through these children of like, look, we're so capable of parenting well. And then they step into the fostering and adopting space where there's so many factors they have no control over or even knowledge of, and it looks different. And it's not a reflection of like, well, now you're a bad parent. It's a reflection of what trauma does. So when we as adults apply this trauma-informed lens or we learn about it, it shifts the way we view our relationships. And it shifts the way we view behaviors. And it shifts the way we relate to others in our world, in our community, in our family. So things like, I am aware of what my triggers are. So we have to do our own work to show up well in those moments, because those are going to happen all day long, right? It's going to happen all day long for the years that they're in our care and probably into their adult life to a degree. So if I'm able to do my work, I learn about my own stuff, my own attachment, the way I was parented, any of my own traumas, whether unresolved or resolved, and I notice the way they impact my ability to connect, to trust, to nurture, to give care to the people in my life, especially a child with trauma.